EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Henderson running straight ahead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They run behind center with Gainwell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brown. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Brown. Oh, it stays up. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Hello.
Gainwell. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. Let's go.
Henderson will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And the Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
They'll go again with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Again, it's Henderson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Brown, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big fella. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. Now following the touchdown. Here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Brown. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns. So we're in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as they'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the 2nd half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the...
1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the 1st half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Looking to throw. Brown. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Henderson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 39-yard punt. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Vegas. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. heading out. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's Brown, throwing to start the drive. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Straight ahead, Henderson. Or shifts past him. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Brown. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
11 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Brown. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Brown now to throw from his end zone. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 4. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1. Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 16 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Brown. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll take it into the end. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Here we go.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Brown. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And a Raider first down.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Travion Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Let's go, go.
The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fair catch called. It's taken in right. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, it's Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice job here to down the Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10.
Henderson running straight ahead. And able to work his way down to the 16. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Ready?
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Ready, set.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throw out wide is incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out. And
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here now, third down.
Brings up third down and 14.
He'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They'll cobble together a yard there. David Onyemata there for the stop. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
he's tackled at the 30.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
This time it's a passing play. He's got a man left. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. 1 quarter away so far. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready?
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking with Henderson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 18-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down.
He's dropping back to throw. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. I think this might be on the offense. Well, no surprises here. They decline the flag, let the loss stand, and it'll be 4th down.
Pass on for the field goal.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Pass play now. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
They're going to try and throw it here. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Raiders.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. First down from the 42. They're throwing it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
The tight end gets it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He dodged the tackle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
This is Henderson on second down. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's third down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Bass's kick is good. And that... Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw it here on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down. So just a 1 point. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They give now to Henderson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 45-yard line.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And on Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
They go with Henderson here. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Going power with the big tight end. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. And he brings it in. Touchdown. So first and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He can run it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now off the play action. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Practice.
This is Henderson. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Another shot here for Henderson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw now. Drops back. And he makes the catch for the tip drill. Touch. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Run deal with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and just 2 to go. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, this is Gainwell. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
D. Winters on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They stick with Gainwell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by 4. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And that's a Raiders 1st down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for him.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Sticking with Henderson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Henderson on the give. And the run will not work. He is shocked at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, and we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Once again, it's Henderson. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. By the end of that one, he was knocking on the door for 200 yards.
And that was as good as I've seen him run the football. I mean, he absolutely attacked that defense. It looked like he was on the varsity, and they were scrimmaging the JV.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Raider first down.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Looking to throw. Brown. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Back to throw. Brown. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Second down and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now a 3rd and 6.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Brown. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will... Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Brown. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Here's J.K. Scott now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 2-yard return there following. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Here we go.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Henderson running straight ahead. Shifts past him at the 45. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give the game away. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd and short, to give it a tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On the give is Henderson. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room.
And he is in. Touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run behind center with Gainwell. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Brown. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, Gainwell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
43 yards. And the Raider first down. First in the ball.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Let's go. 19-18.
Henderson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Henderson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to run with Henderson. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies...
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's wheel to just win. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Sticking with Henderson. Well, that's not what the offense styled out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Cavity Lions. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on the top. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit... Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets with an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it on 3rd and 9.
Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that fair catch. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Another Raiders first down.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Cougar 19.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. He's going to throw it. Into traffic, complete! And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Hawk 70.
It's Henderson on the give. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Crack all 80.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 5 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They give now to Henderson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
A run here with Henderson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They go with Henderson here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back now, pressure coming. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. The tight end gets it. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
Looking to throw here.
34-yard line.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
This is Henderson. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He gives now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Looking to throw.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Caught by Freiermuth. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And they'll down this kick at the 11. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Setting up to pass. Looking slant route, complete. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's now 3rd down.
To throw. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. One final shot here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Free agent signing Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, brings them down.
Brings up 2nd and
2nd down, they need 7. Again, it's Henderson. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Bill looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here we go. Here's a design run. He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Come on, come on. On the ground, it's the tight end.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Give them 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And And a Raider first down.
Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
On the ready. A 7-yard gain. That's another Las Vegas.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And a good run there. They get him 5 yards. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
handoff, and it's Henderson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's a run with their tight end. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
On the double.
Ready. On the handoff, Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Come on. Set.
First and 10 at the 44.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Up the middle, it's Henderson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Back to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. And a Raider first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Chiefs offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Let's go. Ready. Now Gainwell, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Raiders have their punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. The returner will get... From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
And 1.
He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready. A run, and this is Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down. Ready up. Here we go. Henderson now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 22-yard line, 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the former Buckeye is Travion Henderson. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
Ready, set. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 70. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Complete. They'll try the left side with Henderson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Oh, the ball is out. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. Off it is Henderson heading left. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Raider first down.
Hot. This is Ayuk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
47-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He finds De'Ami Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. It's going to be third. They need 1. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
And the Las Vegas first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Madden. Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go, catch!
That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 31, here's second down and 9. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion. On 3rd and 1. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
He'll get this to Disley on the right. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
13 yards.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the
let's go now.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 24-yard.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So it's a win for the Patriots. It was a game played a driving.
From the 2nd largest city. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Henderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
brought down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Ready up.
On the ground with a tight end. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. A very good return that time. Raider offense set to get this drive started. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Henderson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Brown. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, Henderson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ready, set.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Brown. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Brown. That's complete right around the 8. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to the offense for Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 161 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And the Raiders first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Henderson running straight ahead. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down, Raiders.
Looking to throw. Brown. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. 19, Tiger.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Back to throw. Brown. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
J.K. Scott.
Back now in Los Angeles as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. But now he appears to be in some pain. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to run this with a tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. on the visitor sideline, the Bills head coach, Sean McDermott. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye is Travion Henderson. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Henderson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bills' 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. On the give, it's Henderson. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Vegas.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 23-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's second and 1.
Second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Raider first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Go get him. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Once more, Henderson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
Here we go. Check. 60 bison. 6. Rig alert.
He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 34-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big ball game.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
line. A run, and this is Henderson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense.
And he barrels his way. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on first and 10. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down.
A run with Gainwell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 34-yard line.
60. Panther 60. Keep moving, boys, moving.
Back to throw. He's got Myers on the completion.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Pickett. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd, they need 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. He is 2 for 2. That kick is...
Ready, break.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the Raider 1st down.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Pickett now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's good.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He'll turn and hand this one off, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, And here comes third down. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 16.
On the ground, here is Henderson. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 15-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Vegas, first down.
Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love. Ooh, baby,
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 20-yard.
3 for 3 in the game as this one. Put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation.
Ready, set.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set it. Liking 18.
Banjo, 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 banjo.
Go.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down.
Dropping back to throw. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 8.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Look to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready up.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Fair catch called for and brought in. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We give now to Henderson. Then he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and
they'll throw 3rd and long. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
throw here, 3rd down. Ayuk makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Bounds at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Setting up to throw. He can run it. He has room past the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
70 Lions.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and, hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, ready.
3rd and long for him here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Bass's kick is good. And he's got it on the bootleg. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
It's Henderson on the give. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
This is Henderson. Space past the 35. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
15 more yards. That's good.
Sticking with Henderson. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. 1st down, play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
The give now to Henderson. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He gets it made on a good play there and also makes this decision time, 4th and short. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's tackled for a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass play now. Getting out to his left. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go with Henderson here. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
A run here with Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Here's Henderson. He's stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This just 21 yards down the pipe. That one is good! First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback. It's out to the 30. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Shot. My man. Practice.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hauled in by Myers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
We'll air it out on third. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Guide play straight ahead. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on third down. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Here he is to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This a 50-yard look from the right hash.
A 50-yard attempt.
It's good. The kick sails through. Put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant. And this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17
First and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. They'll take this down to the 23 with Justin Reed up in the safety spot to make the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the handoff, Henderson. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Bill looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one is good. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Once more, it's Henderson. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, number 9. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up.
Third and 2.
Here's a run with their tight end. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Raiders first down.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On second down, here's Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. So instead of going for the first down, a bit of a surprise. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Raider first down.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hand off, and it's Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also... Henderson now on first and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And the Raider first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. He'll drop to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Now a fair catch. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Henderson. And the Raiders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Henderson will score. Touchdown. Start on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. A run with Gainwell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the ground, Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd down.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job.